Guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'll firstly start by apologizing to you guys for neglecting it, but I have a simple reason for that. You see, the thing is that ever since we got deconfined in France, and we were allowed to travel, I said that I'll take a train to go and visit my brother and his family. It's been a while since I haven't seen them, especially my niece. And now that she's walking, that's most likely running. You know, I really miss her a lot and being around her and just having fun. So I tried doing a video twice when I was there, but you know, during her nap time. But I really didn't want to wake her up or disturb her during her nap. So I said, you know what? Take a break from everything, from work, from social media, more or less, you know, and just enjoy the moment. Enjoy your brother, enjoy your sister-in-law, enjoy your niece, which I did. So now that I'm back in Paris and I've started back work the 6th of July, and I really didn't got time or energy to actually do a video. So today I'm off and here I am doing a video for you guys. So I really wanted to share this experience. I actually wanted to do a video about the whole Black Lives Matter situation, but I feel that the experience that I had on Monday while coming back to Paris was so amazing. I really wanted to share it with you guys. So stay put, sit tight, and I'll see you back in a bit. Well, I'll see you in a bit. Welcome back. So I'm a bit rusty. My voice is kind of broken because since I started back, you know, I'm a receptionist at the campsite in Paris, and every day now I've been speaking and non-stop speaking, so my voice is a bit harsh, or I don't know the word for it, but yeah, bref. So while I was at my brother's house, I got a call on Monday to start back work, but they wanted me to come out on Wednesday. And since my brother was coming back from his mission, you know, I asked that if I can spend at least this last weekend with my brother and I'll start back work on Monday. So they agreed. So I booked my ticket and it was for 7:34, so I could start the 2:30 shift in the afternoon that same day. So I packed my bag and what's not on Sunday, and usually from where my brother lives to the train station, it will take me like less than 30 minutes to get there by foot. So I said, well, an hour should be fine. An hour should be fine to get there with my luggage. So I got everything done, said goodbye to my sister-in-law. I couldn't to my niece because she was sleeping. So here I am walking, fully loaded, 3 bags, and my big, huge, humongous luggage. And so I'm walking, and then the road is not really adapted. Let's say just, you know, a lot of holes and stuff like that. Not good for a suitcase. So I'm struggling with my luggage. I actually broke a ring of mine that I recently bought. Bummer, but yeah. And so I kept on walking, and then I was really exhausted. And then I'm feeling a couple drops. I'm like, oh God, it's gonna rain. And I don't even have my umbrella, nothing, nada. So I'm like, okay, fine. So I'm walking, and then I saw a taxi. You know, he had his red light. So I'm like, okay, he's available. So I tried to flag him. He's like, no, I'm not taking. I'm like, okay, fine. Kept on walking, and then I reached a certain point. I'm like, okay, you know what? This is not gonna work out for me. I'm having less and less time. So find a solution. So I took my phone, tried to call a cab. The cab that I called said he's not available, but he's gonna call a coworker to see if he's available, which he did. But sadly, that coworker was not available. So anywho, I kept on walking and then just praying and hoping that I'll make it to my train. So I saw this other cab and he was turning, and before he turned, you know, I'm flagging him down like how you would do like when you're in big cities and you see a cab, like you flag it. This guy had his window down, and I'm watching him, and he's watching me watching him back, and then he brings up his window, not even acknowledging or just don't sound like no, he's not taking anyone, just and about his business. So I'm like, okay, fine. Is this how it's gonna be? okay. So I like, okay, I'm gonna ask someone to see if I pay them 20 euros if they can drop me to the train station. So I'm seeing people and then they have this face, you know, like this face like you cannot approach me, like okay, I'll leave you be. Hi. So I'm just kept on walking, and I saw this lady, and she was in there in her house, and she's just watching me bold face, like, don't you even dare open your mouth to tell me good morning, cause ain't nothing good about this morning yet. So I'm like, whoo, she seems like a, let me know about her. So I kept on moving forward, keep on watching my watch and seeing that a minute is 5 minutes, even 10 minutes passing, and then I'm nowhere close and getting that train. So while walking, I'm praying at the same time, and like, boy, God, I don't really ask you for nothing much, but if you're hearing me, please, oh please, send somebody nice with a big heart to help me there this morning to get this train so I can go work. So I'm chanting this song as I'm walking, and then up, there's this lady that has her indicator turning to her right. So she was actually coming into the garage where I was going to cross. And then I smiled at her and she smiled back. So I'm like, okay, she seemed friendly enough that I can approach her and ask her for this favor. So I came up to her. I'm like, good morning, miss. Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you, but can I ask you for something? She says, okay, let me just park because I'm gonna bother someone behind me. So let me just park the car to the side. So I'm like, okay, this is a trick. She's gonna tell me she's gonna park and then she's gonna go. No, she actually parked her car, and I came back. So I told her, yeah, I'm so sorry for bothering you and stuff, but I wanted to ask you if I can pay you 20 euros so that you can drop me at the train station, because I have a train to take at 7:34, and you know I have to go back to work this afternoon in Paris and stuff like that. So she watched her time and goes like, yeah, sure, come on in. So she helped me to put my luggage in her trunk, and then when I sat in her car, you know, I was about to give her 30 euros, not 20 but 30 euros, you know, 10 euros extra, because it was really kind of her to do that for me. She didn't have to, she wasn't obliged. She could have said no and stuff like that, and especially about this current situation and stuff like that, she could have said no, but she didn't. And so when I gave her the money, she's like, put that away. I'm like, oh, this one was so nice. So she drove so fast. So we are in the car together, and you know, we talked briefly. I explained to her that I tried to stop 2 taxis, they didn't want to stop and things. So we interact briefly, and when we reached at the train station, so she was going to turn so she can park on the other side so that I can get off. So I told her, I don't know if you believe in God or anything like this, but God bless you. And then she watched her time. She's like, okay, now I think that you have enough time to get your train. And this was an experience that was so amazing that I really wanted to share with you guys as I got back to Paris. And why I find it was so amazing, you know, with this whole Black Lives Matter, you know, black people, white people, and this racial thing, you know, it was a white woman that actually helped me. I know I don't usually like to call out people by the color because I don't really believe in skin, the color of your skin. But she wasn't obliged, you know. She could have said, okay, this is a black person, and then, you know, black people are violent or anything like that. No, it wasn't that. She could have also said, you know, it's corona time still, you know, she could have the virus and give it to me. She didn't even think that way. She just generally helped me out. And if it wasn't for her, you know, I probably would have missed my train and I wouldn't have been able to get back to Paris to work. And you know, it's this act of kindness that shows that you still have people out there that still willing to help someone, that still have humanity in them. And she went out of her way to help someone in need. And this is why I always encourage people to help as much as you can. Today you are here, you don't know about tomorrow. You don't know what situation that person is in if they came to you for help. if you have nothing to do after, it doesn't cost you anything to help someone else. It's just an act of kindness. And it's rewarding for you to know that you did something for someone and it mattered. It counted for something. You made a difference in someone else's life. Now they can continue this act of kindness. And if we all think that way, I think this world will be a little better than how it is right now. Don't you agree with me? So, you know, I came back and I didn't myself tell it to my bosses yet. And I told her the next day, I'm like, you know, I almost missed my train. And if it wasn't for this person, you know what? I wouldn't have made it. Also, important fact of not being shy. Because if I was shy, I would never be able to ask her that, you know? And I don't know. I don't know. I just saw the lady and felt that I could have approached her. You know, she just had this aura that, you know, I could just easily approach her and ask her for this. And yeah, so if you see someone that's in need and you can help them, okay? Because if I had missed my train, I wouldn't have been able to get to Paris and start back work. And you know, that really gave me a boost. It really gave me a boost to come back. And the same 30 euros that I had, I did grocery with that, a little bit of grocery, so I could have managed to eat something during the week because I didn't stop work and was back to back. So yeah, so that's the video I wanted to share with you guys today, and hope that it'll inspire you to do an act of kindness towards someone else, and that act of kindness can continue onwards to someone else. So do it today, tomorrow, or the day after, whenever it happens. If someone comes up to you and you have nothing to do, or you're not in a rush or anything like that, just help and do what you can do for that person. It will make a difference in that person's life, and trust me, they will remember you, and one day you will need a favor and you will get help as well. So that's it for this week's video, and I'll try my best to keep up to date even if I'm on vacation. Well, it depends where I am, but I'll still try my best to not neglect the channel again. So thank you for watching this week's video. Until the next time, you guys be safe, be blessed, and once again, I am very sorry for zapping the channel for a whole month. Love you guys.